So, hey guys, Chaucer here, and yeah, it's time to beat Neo Ambush Whitebeard with all the chain captains. So this video will be a bit longer, like these aren't the fastest teams and you have to do the raid first as well. So, but yeah, if you want to see how the team looks like, I include them at the end of the video. Like, I need friend captains to make this work and I can't get that many of them, so I had to keep retrying until I got the ambush. So yeah, but yeah, at the end of the video the teams will be visible if you want to see them. But yeah, we're doing Mihawk first. I decided to do 3 different clashes to spice things up, because like otherwise, like, Garp is the easiest by far, and I could have done Garp for at least 2 of these. But yeah, that's why I'm doing Dual here. He's probably the hardest of the raid bosses I got. Like, to put it into perspective, like, it's not like any of these are hard, but they do add some difficulty in T-building for the Neo Ambush Whitebeard. But yeah, I do handle most things with support here, like the Brook support here, the Pedro. He's only used for this stage and not needed at all for the Neo ambush. See, I've just done 2 turns of stall here just to get Brook ready for final stage. This Brook has a very cool special, and yeah, I think this is the first time I use him and take advantage of it, since yeah, we use him 1 time here, and its effect will be a bit different than when we use him against the Neo ambush. But yeah, here with delay, which isn't that needed, we do reduce defense as well, which guarantees the kills on the mobs, but the end of turn damage is the big thing really, just to get rid of the mobs. And yeah, we had to stall a turn since we still had 1 turn of chain lock. It's gone now. So I just use both the Mihawk for HP cuts and ore boost. And yeah, Law is basically guaranteed to have a Dex Orb here since he keeps it when it's perfect, but if Law doesn't have a Dex Orb, I can just use Smoothie too. So yeah, pretty easy. I will note that this is definitely the worst team against Neo Ambush Whitebeard that I made, because all the other teams have at least 1 Barrier Pen unit. This team has none, and that does add a lot of difficulty, sadly. Because stage 2 of the Neo Ambush Whitebeard, you can either get easier perfects but great barrier, or harder to hit perfects and perfect barrier. And yeah, since we're running Oriax, getting easier perfects with great barrier and hitting 5 greats is actually hell. I do have like 5 tries to get it, and sadly I didn't record it, but on my first run against Neo Ambush Whitebeard with Mihawk, I actually managed to do 5 greats with easier perfects and Oriaxen. That might be one of my greater accomplishments in this game. I'm so sad I didn't record it, but yeah, you'll have to take my word for it. I got the opposite now, and that's a lot more manageable since it's harder perfects, but we do have Oriaxum, which helps. I just need to focus a bit. But yeah, the reason I managed to hit 5 greats, even with easier perfects and Oriaxum, is because basically all of these have good animations for it. They are very long, there is a big window. Smoothie is the only exception, but other than that, very slow. So it's pretty realistic. Like, if it was all smooth animations, then I definitely wouldn't have been able to. But yeah, we'll be able to take out 5 units here. Like, stages like these are the worst with chain caps, because there's just no way you take out everybody in 1 turn. For this team it's nice though, since we do have the Kuzan and Law, so we just get rid of that bind and we can move on. Just fishing for some matching orbs. And yeah, we do have 2 laws, so we don't 2 Mihawk specials, so we don't have to care about what orbs we have. We just need the boost for this turn. We use law to remove the resilience, and of course Inazuma the goat for Neo Ambush Whitebeard with the 3 turns of damage thresholds. We don't have to think about that. Another good thing with Inazuma with the 3 turns of damage threshold is that we won't let Whitebeard change color either, since he does that if you do any defensive effect special. So he stays strength, so we can just build around that. Even if it maybe would have been better if he changed colors, but we will overkill anyway. So he only has like 50 million damage, which was a lot for the time, but today it's really not impressive. But yeah, Smoothie together with Oro Jackson will remove all the para as well as the Despair, so very nice. Even if we had the Brook support for the Despair anyway. And yeah, Brook is really good here. We get HP cut through barrier, we get death down preconditional, and we get end of turn damage. Super good. Oh wait, that HP cut was Mihawk, I'm done. Yeah, I figured Brook didn't do that. Yeah, I was confused. But yeah, end of turn damage, easy kill. So yeah, moving on to the next one. And yeah, we're doing V3 Kuzan now, and we're doing Raid Heracles. For Raid Heracles, you can bring Free Spirit, Slasher, and Cerebral, I think. And that Cerebral really helped, because it meant I could use Inazuma here as well. And yeah, we do rerun 2 units, both Inazuma and Smoothie. Smoothie is just very good for these 2s in this stage as well. Has the chain lock final stage that we need to deal with somehow. So we can just do Cracker support again. And of course we have the same combo for final stage. We have the Smoothie. And we have the Oro Jackson, so we can remove 6 turns of para. Otherwise we have some newcomers here. We have the Morley, and he's only here for final stage of Whitebeard. Since he removes resilience, we get the self-proc and death down conditional, and he has buggy support as well, so we get an attack boost from that, but it wasn't needed, and I figured it will be needed. But yeah, we do make use of Smoothie's double special here as well, since we can use her 2 turns to remove 2 different buffs. And her orb control also turned out to be pretty nice for this particular stage. Or well, the final stage that is. But yeah, 3 turns of para, we'll remove that with Smoothie as well as the Oro Jackson. Chain lock remove with support. And yeah, now we can also move it so that the strength characters doesn't have block orbs. This is RNG in the end, since you might as well get 6 block orbs. I did get 5 block orbs once and I couldn't kill them, but like you still get him to a low HP so you can kill the following turn, but like now 3 strength orbs, easy kill. We also get the attack boost from Akainu support and orb boost from the Akainu special. So yeah, moving on to the ambush. And yeah, of course with this team we do have 3 barrier pen units, so stage 2 will not be a problem at all. But yeah, the strats for this Ambush Whitebeard was pretty similar to my Mihawk strats, like Inazuma handles the threshold for stage 4 and 5, so we survive. Smoothie handles stage 5 by herself, so the only things was to deal with the resilience, and Law was just very nice for stage 4, since you can also do a full board orb manip with Akainu support. And Morley was just very nice for final stage, since we also has that death down conditional proc. And yeah, Kuzan is very useful for this, since his special means we don't care if we get the harder to hit perfect debuff either, since we'll have Oriaxon plus easier perfects for stage 4 and 5 with his special. So it will be like we don't have that debuff basically. And yeah, same deal as last time, we'll be able to take out everybody but one. So yeah, one turn of stall and we can move on. And yeah, I make my only mistake here, but it's not a big one. Like, I should have used Kuzan first, since he has the Cavendish support. But like, as you'll see, we overkill a lot anyway, so. Now we get the Akainu attack boost instead, only for strength, so that is pretty irrelevant. But yeah, as said, it didn't matter and I didn't feel like we were running anyway. So yeah, Kuzan does make all strength decks quick orbs beneficial, so negative orbs doesn't matter with him. And even if we did, we have Smoothie, so we could have fixed that. But yeah, Oriaxon and Smoothie remove all para and the spear. Like, I will just swap the orbs as fast as I can, since it doesn't matter, all orbs are matching. And yeah, this is why I refrain from using Smoothie unless I have to, it takes forever. And yeah, Kuzan, Color Affinity Orb Boost, Morley, Death Down, Self-Proc Conditional, and Buggy for attack boost, but it doesn't matter, and I figured it wouldn't matter. I just like doing optimal for perfect scenarios. I still wanted to finish it with Morley, so we did do 46 million damage. That's definitely the most damage I do with any of my teams. But yeah, moving on to Sanji. This is my favorite team, at least against Whitebeard. But the road to there is not that great. Like, we're doing the easiest by far in the Neo Garp. But yeah, this team is so built for the ambush that we actually struggle a bit with the final stage. Like, it's not like we have trouble, but we can't one-turn it. It's just impossible for this team to one-turn the Garp stage, as you'll see when we get there. But yeah, this team is very intricate. Like, ambush Whitebeard is... yeah, we barely get rid of all debuffs and we barely do enough damage. It's one of those teams, those are my favorite teams, when you just get everything exactly right. And yeah, we're using one unit I don't use that much in the Kisuna Chopper, but he's really the GOAT for this team. The combination of him and Chiffon is what just made this team work at all. But yeah, we're getting to the final stage now of Ambush Whitebeard, or Neo Garp. And now you'll see the issue here. Like, we do have the Usopp support on Luffy, so we get a full board of recovery orbs. We can make them beneficial with Chopper, but we can't add any more damage now because we have that 99 turns of attack. We can't remove it, we can't use Sanji. Sanji has the Legend Sank support, but he can't manipulate recovery orbs. Sengoku does give orb boost, but only if you have color orbs. We have recovery orbs. So all I can do is just burst and 2-turn this Garp. And like, it's fine, but I found it funny anyway. Like, basically nothing to do. But yeah, let's get to the fun part of this team, which is against Whitebeard. This team is purely built to handle Whitebeard. And yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but this team does have 4 side units, and since Ambush Whitebeard will be Deck's final stage, that isn't very helpful, but yeah, some of you might have figured that the reason for this is because of the Sengoku special, since he can give a 3 turns orb boost, but only 4 units have the same color orb, and it's obviously much easier to get that done if you have 4 units of the same color, which is the reason for that. Luffy will guarantee 3 Psy Orbs with his special, so we just need to guarantee 1 more, which Sanji will do with his Shanks support. We just need to avoid our Captain Sanji to have a tandem or recovery orb, since Shanks doesn't change that. And yet Chiffon will easily take out this guy. With her Berry Pan, Chiffon is really clutch with that. I'm going to stay here for 3 turns now. First, we need to stall a bit for CD, but the bigger issue is the harder perfects we got. So we're going to stall that out as well, so it's gone for the final stage, because we really need to hit all perfects to kill. So why take any chances? So yeah, I'll take out this grunt first, and I'll 2-turn the other grunt. And yes, you see, perfect will be at 4 now. That means it's gone for the final stage. So yeah, time for some orb manipulation now. So yeah, we use Sanji first. We got lucky and Sanji has a Psy Orb anyway, but otherwise this will guarantee 1 for him. And like you see now, it doesn't change the Garp Orb, but Luffy special does. So we have 4 Psy Orbs now, 5 even due to luck. So we can use Garp now, HP cut, 3 turns Orb boost, sewer support for 3 turns of end of turn damage. So yeah, this Sengoku is really clutch here. And of course Luffy here handles the damage threshold, so we don't take that much damage. And yeah, Whitebeard changes orbs then, which procs Luffy special. And yeah, now we're going to see some real finicky play here. I'm so happy with this final stage, it's so cool. So yeah, first Luffy changes all orbs to recovery since they are non-beneficial. Then we use Sanji for attack boost. We use Chiffon. She removes 3 turns of paralysis and the spear, and we also get damage immunity from Garp support, the Capone support. We use Chopper, we make recovery orbs beneficial, and remove 3 turns of paralysis. And he also has Kid support, so he will do even more damage, and we exactly get what we need to kill. I love final teams like final stages like this. One thing to note is that the Capone support doesn't proc anything since it does support. But yeah, here are the teams. The Mihawk team, probably the worst team, but I'm just happy it worked out. But yeah, I love making chain cap teams. Some of you might not care, but it's really a different playstyle. Like when you build teams, there are like 2 main playstyles. Like it's normal teams and there are chain cap teams. And there's only like 3 true chain caps that can beat normal content today. Stuff like Super Type Sabo doesn't really count, it's like a mix between both. So yeah, it's just fun since you don't get this kind of playstyle from using normal captains. And yes, you see, super intricate with support. Really love this team. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this video. See you next time.